Yeah, I mean, just what a great way to celebrate Senior Day. Senior Days are always great because you have an opportunity to honor your seniors, and everyone gets an opportunity to really think about and relish the time that they've spent here. But it's even more fun when you play great and everybody plays and everybody scores. And I don't know the last time we won on Senior Day. I feel like it's been a little bit, but it definitely feels better to go out with a win. So really happy that our seniors were able to do that.
Coach, just when you knew it was a big one too, as far as standings, things like that, but
Yeah.
what kind of got into your team to come out like they did from the start and just carry it for 40 minutes?
You'd probably have to ask them. I don't know. We seem very prepared, focused. Like shoot around was really good. Practices were good. Everybody knew the scout. I think everybody was really locked in.
So I'll ask both of you, was there some extra motivation of being senior night?
I mean, I think always you don't want to lose on senior night, but we also knew this is a game that we should win.
I'm wondering what your reaction has been during the season when the public announcer, counts your threes in Hebrew, Echad, Shtayim, Shalosh. I don't think he did anything in Danish for Frida or in Estonian for Johanna. So I just wonder what it's meant to you to get that kind of, appreciation from this community from Israel.
Yeah, it means a lot, especially I think the past 2 years being really, really hard. So just having this, like you said, appreciation, just people care and want to make you feel home. So I just really appreciate it. And every time I'm just smile, it makes me really smile on the court. So I think that was really cool.
Kendall, tonight you really kind of played the spark and showed out with 12 points, 6 assists. What did it mean to you not just to play on senior night in your home state, but to perform as you did?
Yeah, I don't ever plan these things. I just go out and do what I do, and it turned out great, and I'm happy about that. But more so than that, just being on this court one last time with my favorite people ever and getting to play in front of the best fans in the world.
Coach, after a tough loss to Oklahoma State on Saturday, how good is it? How nice is it to get this 45-point win to kind of get back on track?
Yeah, I'll take a 45-point win any night. But yeah, I think our preparation and our response after Oklahoma State was really good. I think Matt did a great job on the scouting report going into the game today. So again, I think we were really prepared and confident in what we needed to do to be successful.
You guys have a conference tournament approaching really fast and still some key players who are injured. Do you expect those players to be back for the conference tournament?
We are certainly hopeful.
Coach, how much are you watching the net rankings right now? I mean, a win like tonight is going to help a little bit, I would think. But, are you checking those daily? Is it factoring at all into the way you're subbing in players or anything like that?
Not at all. I mean, I've never really cared that much about it until it really matters. I think we did talk about it briefly. I did look at it a couple days ago because I really wanted the team to know that we're right there, that our net ranking is fine. It's where it needs to be. We just have to handle our business as far as playing well, winning games one at a time. And so I did look at it to make sure that everybody on the team understands, we're right there. We just have to keep doing what we need to do.
Coach, a big game to end the season against Texas Tech on the road where you've struggled in conference play. Is there any change in approach now that the whole season's gone by? Road hasn't turned out the way you planned, and this game having as much weight as it does for seeding the tournament.
Yeah, I think we just take this win. I think we bottle how hard we played, how well we played, how cohesive we were. There were so many great things that we did tonight. We just take that, pour it all into Texas Tech.
You guys got a lot of players involved tonight, 4 players in double-figure scoring and then another 2 with 9 points. How does it feel to win in that manner in an unselfish way?
Feels awesome. I think we have a really unselfish group that loves to share the ball, and Kendall had a bunch of assists, so did Grace. Grace had 6 assists, but our team likes to make the extra pass and likes to share the ball.
Kendall, towards the end of the game, Frida and Sarah got to get into the game. You played with Frida for 4 years, Sarah for a couple. What did that mean to the team to see that standing ovation, to see them be able to get in there, even though it was kind of a ceremonial few seconds?
It was really cool. I know they really wanted to be there on the court playing with us today. And I love those 2 to death. So it was great to see them come in and Buff Nation to show their support for those 2.
We were just talking about that moment too. You've been here 1 year, but what does it mean to get the send off and to be part of that moment?
Yeah, I mean, it felt amazing, especially with Sarah and Frida. I literally asked them before the game, are you guys gonna sub in? Because I'm gonna sub you in. And they were like, yeah, just like go handle business. And I was like, don't worry, I got you. And just see them on the court and just like me getting all this love from the people I know, like for what, like 8 months. It's really, I'm not taking it to granted at all. It was just amazing. I really love these people. Everybody came up after the game just to talk to me, and I was like, it was just amazing.
And coach, that moment from your perspective, what did it mean to get them in the game, one last time in front of home fans?
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. I echo the same sentiments. These guys, those two have, sacrificed a lot for this program and have done everything they can, to battle through injury and pain, and they want to be out there more than anything in the world. And hopefully they will be, maybe just not on this court. But it was really special to be able to get them out there on the floor with their teammates.
Coach, you also did something before the game where you actually honored the seniors from the visiting team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe you do that every year. I don't think I'd ever seen that before.
Yeah.
Extremely gracious type of thing to do. Could you just talk a little bit about, why you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And is that something that's been a tradition here at CU, or is that something that you kind of created here?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they did it before we got here. We started doing that when we were coaching at Southern Utah, and not too many people, unless you've done what these guys are doing, nobody really realizes how difficult it is, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Like it's a very difficult thing to spend, 4 to 5 years being a student athlete, full-time student, full-time athlete. And I think it's incredible to honor everyone that's been able to, persevere and, they're earning degrees and competing at the highest level. So I think it's great to be able to honor both teams.
Leora, did you do a senior night last year?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
So what was the difference between the two?
I think obviously last year I knew I have the option to come back and play another year, and now it's actually this is it, there's no another year. So I think that was a little bit more special because I know now I'm actually going to the real world. But both were great. I mean, every time you leave a place or done, it's always very emotional. So, but they were both great.
There's a lot of players like you now that have transferred, been at 2 or 3 schools. But what did your 1 year at CU mean to you?
I really love this place. I told my parents, they just came, and I was the sun came out, and I was oh my God, I just love it. I can just stay here all the time. I really love Boulder. I really love the community. I met so many people. Everybody just always texts me how can we help you? I know you don't have family here. It's just been really amazing. I'm sure we keep in touch with most of the people, which is great all the time when I come visit. But yeah, really great community.
And could you have written a better script than to have finished your last game on this home court, leading both teams in scoring and rebounding?
No, but my mom was you have no other option. So I was I have to go out there and do something. But no, it's great. It's a great feeling. Always good to play well, but honestly, the win is what matters today because we know we need it. Senior night, I don't know. We knew we need to win today, so it was great.
Coach, over the past 4 years with Kendall and Frida by your side, can you speak just a little bit on both, on what they've meant to the program over the years?
Oh yeah, the cool thing about those two in particular is, as great as they've been on the court, you could argue that they've been even better in the classroom. 2 of the highest GPAs in the entire university in very difficult academic areas. And so we've just continued to be really proud of the amount of work that they put in. They're also 2 of the hardest working people you'd probably ever meet, which is why they excel so much, in all areas of their lives. And I think, as I said on the court, they've had such a big impact on the people in this community, and I know it'll be an impact that's felt for forever, really.
Kendall, obviously an emotional night for you. What has your time at CU meant to you?
Yeah, it's meant everything. I could not have asked for a better 4 years here. Getting to come and play in front of my family every night and play with the best teammates and the best coaches and the best fans has been an incredible 4 years.
All right, thanks, guys.
You've been incredible too.
You are.